So again, I'm back at it. Woke up this morning feeling good. Obviously, you just get more trolls every day, which I love. Like, I'm sorry, guys. I do love getting into the trolls, right? It just gives me energy. They hype me up. If I see someone like this clown, remember the last clown that stepped up on the same post. So this clown, pure blood shall inherit the earth, which you telling me a message. So I had to really hip this guy to the fact that, like, no, your pure blood means you guys are recessive, right? Like we saw what happened with British royalty or European royalty. Remember when the British royalty, like the jaws start getting all weird? This is what happens when you marry your cousin, man. The world biology favors genetic diversity, right? It really does, right? And what I had to really educate this person here, and I hope you see this, and I'm gonna make sure I tag you in it, is that you forgot about genetics, man. You forget about dominant, recessive. See, they know about dominant, recessive, but they pretend like they don't in conversation, right? You and I know what that means about the role of dominant genes on the planet. Dominant genes went out. If you put us in a closed sphere, you had dominant, and recessive. All that's going to come out of that is dominant. You may get some dominant recessive in there and a few more recessive, but we know how genes work. They know these experimentations. So the fact that they still think that a pure blood, like, where you happen to marry your cousin, and then you marry your cousin's daughter to your son, and you get pure, and you get all these genetic defects that are wired into you. That's why you have certain type of psychological issues. That's why you have things like melanoma. Like, think about that. Melanoma. The sun is burning you up. But somehow you think that you're pure and you're going to stay on the planet. The sun's burning you off. I hate to say these things. I really hate to say these things. But when someone steps up like him, I have to go back to my teachings of Debo. Debo said, beat him down, beat you down. Beat him down, beat you down. So anytime you want to talk that, I mean, and just look at the ignorance, man. Somehow you get to laugh. Like, I went out and said something ignorant to someone, and I felt good about it. That tells me everything about your nature, tells me everything about your culture, tells me everything about your upbringing, right? So you actually want to step up to someone who's like, yeah, I aspire to do much higher things with my time, like beat down clowns like this here. So anyway, I'm having a good morning. I'm really feeling excited, but I thank these guys for giving me fuel. It's better than coffee, man. It's 100% better than coffee. So anyway, enjoy the rest of the channel. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'm just here, knocking out all bums.